A very good afternoon to you. This is the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I am Olusegun Fawole. The federal government has allocated a cumulative 10.6 billion naira for the overhaul of engines on the aircraft assigned to Vice President Kashim Shettima over a 3-year period. According to an analysis of appropriation bills from 2024 to 2026, the aircraft received the highest single allocation among all engine overhaul projects in the presidential air fleet, accounting for 55% of the 19.2 billion naira total spent on engine maintenance across the fleet under the President Bola Tinubu administration. Presidency officials who spoke on condition of anonymity to news correspondents said the repeated technical failures may have prompted urgent maintenance, which in turn drove the escalating budget allocations. Similarly, the spokesman to the president, Bayo Ononuga, argued the allocation will save Nigeria huge maintenance and fuel costs running into millions of dollars yearly. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC) and the Nigeria Revenue Service (NRS) have taken major steps toward enhancing revenue collection for the Federation. This decision was taken when the Commission Chief Executive NUPRC, Mrs. Orishemeyiwa Eyesan, visited the Chairman NRS, Mr. Zak Adedeji, at the corporate headquarters of the Apex Tax Agency in Abuja. The NUPRC head, Media and Strategic Communication, Eniola Akinkotu, disclosed in a press statement that both parties agreed to work more closely in the interest of the country in order to meet the revenue target set by the government. Oyo State Governor Engineer Seyi Makinde has cautioned residents against politicians making unrealistic promises ahead of the 2027 general elections, saying the state must not gamble with its development gains. Speaking at the annual interfaith prayer session to mark the beginning of the new year, Governor Makinde urged the people to critically assess aspirants seeking elective offices, stressing the need for political maturity, vigilance, and responsible decision-making among residents. Makinde said the achievements of his administration should guide the people in choosing a successor from within his team to ensure continuity and sustained development in Oyo State, warning that peace must not be taken for granted. Governor Makinde reaffirmed his administration's commitments to workers' welfare, disclosing that the review of emoluments for heads of local government administration was ongoing and will be concluded before the end of January. The All Progressives Congress (APC) Oyo State chapter, in an open-air meeting, emphasized the importance of unity and early reconciliation among its party members, stressing that electoral success in the forthcoming general elections depend on consistent engagement at ward and polling units levels rather than last-minute campaigns. Seyifunmi Akinsoya has more.
The All Progressive Congress stakeholders in Oyo State have called for the re-election of President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 elections. This was stated at the Unity Rally organized by the Renewed Hope ambassadors of the party in the Southeast and Northeast Federal Constituency of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. In his speech, the Renewed Hope ambassador, Senator Teslim Folarin, while speaking, said that the tour has helped to reveal the loopholes in the party, creating room for a dialogue among stakeholders to provide remedy to the elected issues.
Reconciliation is an ongoing thing. But if you ask me, I think we're about 85-90% now. Yeah. And so, one of the good things about the tour was that it highlighted areas where there are issues. So we know where the issues are. And so after this tour, after tomorrow, we'll now sit down and invite the stakeholders there to see how we can reconcile them.
Former First Lady of Oyo State, Florence Ajimobi, urged party leaders and supporters to remain united, stressing that unity and discipline are vital to sustaining the APC strength in the state. In their remarks, Senator Buhari, Senator Sharafaddin Ali, and Senator Yunus Akinsonde described the federal constituency tour as timely, noting that it had helped to rebuild confidence within party structures. They, however, urged party members and supporters to prioritize voter registration and continuous voter registration (CVR), stressing that early registration, unity, and disciplined mobilization will be critical to securing victory for President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 elections. In his speech, the Minister of Power, Honorable Adebayo Adelabu, stated that each rally has contributed to the party's improvement, adding that the growth in the party would contribute significantly to the support of the re-election of President Tinubu. He affirms that the party is solid and can face any opposition.
It's been getting better with every successful rally. What you can witness today, what you see today is a testimony to the fact that we are getting better with each successive rally. And we are happy. Our party leaders, party members, the morale is boosted. They are happy, they are motivated to do the work for us come 2027 to ensure our president is returned for the second time. Our party is solid, is back, and is on its solid footings. There's no other party that can beat us in Nigeria, in Oyo State.
Other dignitaries also present at the tour were the Oyo State APC chairman, Olaide Abbas, Honorable Remi Ozeni, former Minister Adebayo Shitu, amongst others. Sheifumi Akinsanya for Dominion News.
Away from Oyo State, bandits have killed 5 persons, including a House of Assembly candidate for Otukwa State constituency on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the 2019 general election, Igbabe Ochi, in a fresh attack in Otukpo local government area of Benue State. Local sources confirmed that the community has been singled out by suspected headsmen for attacks, following the killing of 13 persons on April 15, 2025, and another attack that claimed 3 more lives in May 2025. When contacted, the president of Otobi Community Development Association, John Ayengbe, confirmed the attack, lamenting over the killing of his people. However, the Benue State Police Command is yet to react to the incident as of press time. And now to the foreign scene. President Yoweri Museveni is seeking a 7th term in office after nearly 4 decades of leading the East African nation. Earlier in 1986, it said the problem of Africa in general and Uganda in particular is not the people, but leaders who want to overstay in power, a position that has become a valid point for his critics. Political analysts say that while victory for Museveni is all but certain, having won all 6 presidential elections he contested, the road ahead is clouded by uncertainty, with the president starting to show signs of frailty. Finance ministers from the G7 and other major economies have met in Washington on ways to reduce dependence on rare earth from China, including setting a price floor and new partnership to build up alternative supplies. The meeting, convened by United States Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, included finance ministers from G7 members, Japan, Britain, France, Germany, Italy, Canada, and the US, as well as officials from Australia, Mexico, South Korea, and India. Meanwhile, Japanese Finance Minister Satsuki Katayama told reporters that there was broad agreement on the need to swiftly reduce reliance on China for rare earths. President Donald Trump has warned that countries doing business with Iran will face a tariff rate of 25% on any trade with the United States. Trump's threat is coming as Washington weighs a response to the situation in Iran, which is seeing its biggest anti-government protest in years. Although there was no official documentation from the White House of the policy on its website, nor information about the legal authority Trump will use to impose the tariffs, or whether they will be aimed at all of Iran's trading partners, but Trump confirmed that claims on Truth Social without providing any further detail. And now talking sport. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has disclosed that the club is driven by performance, not silverware, ahead of his side's Carabao Cup semi-final first leg away to Newcastle United today. The City manager told the club's website, "It's not about winning or not winning trophies. It's about how the team grows up, how the team is better." Recall that City dominated this competition early in Guardiola's tenure, lifting the EFL Cup 4 times in 5 seasons, but has now lagged behind in recent times. You can visit our website on www.dominion.org.ng to watch us live and interact with us. You can also follow us across our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn @Dominion Broadcast, and on X @DominionCast. And that ends the news update on Dominion Television. I am Olusegun Fawale. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.